First, let's talk about how the Beyoncé books plays a role within the Cowboy Carter stage. And I already said in another video why I feel like the stage is not only a triangle, but how it's also a pyramid, and how she also connects the triangle on the screen to the actual stage to make a full star. And speaking of star, pay attention to this star she used on the back of the Beyoncé books versus the pyramid on the back of the real money, and how if you put them together it forms her entire stage concept. And here's a picture I made of how I see it. So basically the triangle on the screen is the top of the star, while also being the pyramid, or if not the top of the pyramid. But let's even go back to the pyramid on the money. Now let's look at the actual pyramid and how I spoke on how the pyramid is tan, which will remind you of gold. Now look at the model of a gold pyramid, which proves my point. Then look back at the pyramid on the money in color and how the top of it is shining. Look at the pyramid on the stage from this angle and how it's also shining gold, just like the gold that shines around the pyramid on the money. Down to even when you look at the squares on the stage and the squares on the screen, it's almost like they could represent the bricks that makes it a pyramid. And even going back to this comparison of the full stage and the pyramid on the back of the money, the top of the pyramid is the only part shining just like the pyramid on the dollar. And also to me, the lights on the stage being gold like at the top of the pyramid on the money also shows the separation of both the top of the triangle and the bottom, just as it shows here on the dollar. And with that, the full video is linked.